Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, the Mad Kyger. And up here today, I wanted to do a bit of a video on sort of some more what I'm planning on doing in this upcoming, new year and stuff. Before I get into that, I just thought I'd update you with what I've been playing recently, what I've tried out. I'm quite happy because my friends just brought Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order on the Xbox One, and because we game share, I've got it, so I'm going to be jumping on that in a minute. Well, when it's done, I'm going to be jumping on that. So I probably will be streaming it as well for Mixer, so make sure you check me out on Mixer. I know by the time this video is uploaded, the stream is probably either going to be finished or halfway through it, but you can always watch the restream or the after video if you want to watch it. I've been looking forward to trying this game out. I've already told you that I didn't want to buy it day one, just because I weren't too sure on how it was going to be perceived. I've heard good things about it, so basically to get it for free, I ain't complaining. So yeah, that will do me. And yeah, it's on Xbox. I would have preferred it on PS4 because I play PS4 a lot more than Xbox, but whatever, it's still the same game essentially, so I ain't complaining. I tried out that World War Z Horde Mode Z update the other day, and while yes, it's still a the Horde mode, the survival mode, and it sort of takes World War Z's take on it, I was a little bit on the fence of actually if I thought it was okay, it was good, but there were some problems with it. The main problem I had is that, unlike most Horde mode games, like for example Gears of War is the best one to say, where you can sort of lock down one area, put all your defensives, your weapons and stuff. The Horde mode on World War Z, there's lockers in different areas, which obviously you use to buy defenses and weapons. But the game sort of spreads it out on what areas you're meant to be in. So one part of the game says, oh, defend this area, and then it goes, I'll fall back to this area, and then go back to that area. That's fair enough, but at the same time, it kind of defeats the whole purpose of a Horde mode, where you're meant to just have one area to protect as much as possible. You choose an area and put as many defenses there as possible and hold out. It's nice to have a different variation on that. But when there's a main area, that like a main gate, that if it's destroyed, the Horde is over, like a secondary objective to protect the base, like the main gate. The problem I had with that is that, yes, okay, if zombies go straight past you and break through your first line of defense and get to it, fair enough. But we encountered a problem where zombies were being spawned by the gate, even though the game told us to be at the front line, defending the front line, but they were spawning them at the back line, and that kind of defeats the whole point of a Horde mode, because you can't say, oh, defend this area and have enemies spawning in the area where the objective is to defend. If it's going to spawn enemies in that area, then say to them, get in this area. It was a kind of a mixed experience. I enjoyed it for what it was. Probably jump more into it again at some point, over these next few weeks and stuff, here and there. But it was alright for what it is, so I ain't complaining too much. I tried a little bit of Valkyria Chronicles today, remastered literally before I'd done this video. I actually think it's a pretty cool game. It's definitely a game that I could probably see myself putting some time into. Nice sort of mix between a JRPG with some real-time strategy, tactics elements. Reminds me of like XCOM or something, but a little bit more, more hands-on, rather than just pointing and clicking. You control the characters where you want to place them, aim and shoot and stuff like that. Of course, playing a remastered version on PS4. So yeah, that was pretty fun. Played a little bit of Star Wars Battlefront 2, the newer one, of course. I hate having to say there's two versions, but yeah, the new update, some new characters, new maps and stuff, new specialist classes and things. I like Star Wars Battlefront 2, but I think the game just didn't have enough to me. I still prefer the original. That's just me. Don't get me wrong, the game looks and sounds amazing. It's one of the best looking Star Wars games ever. There's no denying that, until obviously we're on Jedi Fallen Order and see if that beats a bit. Don't get me wrong, EA and DICE do a great job of making really good looking games. It's just often the whole package as a whole. You know, the looks there, but where's the actual grab thing that's meant to grab me? This whole celebration edition, I'm kind of on the fence about it, because, you know, paying £25 to get all of the cosmetics in the game, and I think star cards, fair enough. If you want to do that, that's fine. You want to get all of them without having to grind. But then if you're doing that, then what's the point of playing the game? Kind of thing. You know, the whole point of grinding is to get money to unlock new skins and stuff, because there's no, like, upgrades and things. I mean, star cards, it has a weird system, which I'm still like that with it. I mean, it worked for what it is, but at the same time, you know, Star Wars Battlefront 2's had a very rocky development and a very rocky play cycle. It has been a very rocky game, to be honest, but it's not really a game that I go on every day, so I play it every so often, so I ain't complaining. And to be honest, I don't really care about having to pay for each, you know, pay £25 to get all of the skins, where, you know, when I play it, if I get some money in the game, credits and stuff, and buy a skin, that's fair enough to me. That would do me. It's the same with Overwatch. You know, if Overwatch released the full edition with which unlocked all of the skins, then what would be the point of grinding out other than to get higher up in the ranks? You know what I mean? There's no unlockables otherwise, really. So it's kind of like, pick your poison. Do you want to have everything, or do you want to grind for stuff? Really, you know, EA are very, very funny with that, especially Galaxy of Heroes with this Hyperdrive bundle. I mean, fair enough, if you're in the game, you want to pay £100 and get get a good amount of stuff, fair enough. But at the same time, I've been playing that game for a good 4 or 5 years now, and you know, it still annoys me that there's people that played it for like 2 weeks and have maxed out characters that I don't even have. So you know, but whatever, it is what it is. So that brings me to my sort of main feature. The new year is coming with Christmas 6 days away. I already talked about my next main console, the Nintendo Switch. Obviously, I've already done that video. Check out my last video if you want to hear more about it. But I've looked around at my consoles and my gaming setup, and I'm still not happy with it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yes, I've got Xbox One down here. It's what I play down here if I play with my partner or my mate, or ever I do play it on my own, like today. And I have been trying to play it sometimes, even when my son's here and he's playing on his own and watching his TV. I can play the Xbox every so often. I don't do it all the time, but still, to have a console downstairs is nice. And then upstairs I've got PS4 and PS2 set up, and obviously a Virgin box. But I've still got, you know, a good 5 or 6 more consoles, and, you know, modded consoles, well, more than 5 or 6, good nearly 10 more consoles that I don't have set up. Yes, they're all around, but I don't have the space to set them up at the moment. With the way things are at the moment, I don't have all my consoles set up. So obviously, me and my partner talked about what we want to do with the house, what sort of things we need for the house, which obviously is priority one. You know, living is more important than, you know, personal items and things. Of course, that much is true. But once we get that out of the way, I can then focus on getting things for, you know, my console. I've already talked about how I want to get a unit for all my consoles, and I want to sort of get a plan in motion, which I'm probably going to do at some point in the new year, or beginning of new year, end of this year perhaps. We'll see when I decide to do it, and decide what I need, what I want, and would like, and sort of plan things out, how things are going to be. I've got like my PS2 bookcase there, which has all my PS2 games on, apart from some that are scattered around upstairs because there's no more games I can fit on there. I can't fit any more games on there. You know, maybe if it was it was a bit taller, maybe I could. So I've already thought about some things like bookcase and stuff. I want to try to have all my games in like, you know, how they should be. So all of my PlayStation stuff together, you know, PlayStation. It sort of is like that. Upstairs, like my PS4 stuff, PS3, PS2 and all that is together. Well, PS2 different because it's got 1,000 games on there. I can't fit 1,000 games upstairs. So again, it all depends on how we get things sorted out in the new year and stuff like that. And of course, it is something that I do want to work on. I can't do it in a day. It's going to be something that I am going to have to sort of figure out and plan it out in terms of budget and things, how I'm going to do it. It's not going to be something that's going to be done within the first month of the new year. It might not be till the toward the mid-end of the new year, 2020, that it could be sorted out fully. But we'll see how that all goes. It's something that I have got planned. So it's nice to have a little bit of a goal, a personal goal that I would like. It also means not only having the consoles all set up, but I need to then figure out how I'm going to get all the consoles set up, making sure I've got switch boxes, making sure all my consoles are HDMI ready. It is possible. The only consoles that I don't have HDMI ports for are my Sega Mega Drive and Sega Dreamcast, and of course Super Nintendo and N64. And then my modded consoles as well need to, you know, sort things out. So it's going to be something that I do need to figure it out. It is easy. You can get pound cables quite cheap. You know, HDMI pound cables. They're not the best solution to have the best looking output, but still to be able to play the games on a HD TV without too many problems is obviously something that the cheaper option is often better, until you obviously, you know, really want to if you know, if I really enjoyed the Dreamcast and got into the Dreamcast, then maybe think about purchasing an upgraded Dreamcast or something like that, you know, that sort of stuff. But again, it all goes on how things are going to be planned out, how I want to do it. That brings me to also my YouTube channel. I do want to have a sort of plan for YouTube. Now, I have had comments, people saying I do like how this channel is, that it's not all planned out, there's no script and stuff like that. That's not really what I'm trying to get at. What I'm trying to get at is that my videos as of late have just sort of been all over the place. I only really can do a video every so often, you know, it's kind of a back and forth thing. But what I would like to try and do in the new year is maybe get like a schedule set up, like even if it's 2-3 videos a week, that's fine, you know, because at least, say for example, I do a video on Monday and then a video on Friday, and then throughout the week I do, you know, streams on Mixer or something like that. That's fine by me, you know. So it's something like that I do want to get in place. That don't mean that everything's going to be planned out and stuff, but it will give me a chance to sort of get in my mind what sort of video is going to be. So for example, you know, if it's like Friday night and I've just done the video, then I can go, okay, I've got till Monday now to figure out what I'm going to do next. Sort of go, okay, do I want to do a video on a certain game? Do I want to do a collection update? Do I want to do ASMR? Blah, blah, blah. That sort of thing will help me as well, and it might make things a little bit easier for you guys to know when there's going to be new videos and stuff like that. I have had comments about ASMR as of late, and I have acknowledged that my ASMR videos haven't been as good as like my earlier ASMR. Again, my thing is, because I haven't done too much ASMR in a while, it's still taken me a while to sort of get back into how I used to do them. When I get comments, you know, saying, oh, it's a joke, it's not ASMR, that don't mean shit to me, because if you're going to leave a criticism, at least give a reason or how to improve it. You know what I mean? If you just leave an insult, I ain't going to pay too much attention to it. I'm just going to, you know, blow it off, you know, delete the comment and just forget about it. But if someone leaves a constructive criticism, like goes, oh, here's how your video could be improved, here's what should be done, here's something that I think could help, that's fine, because I will listen like that. You know, I do accept constructive criticism. But if you're just going to criticize something without giving a reason or a bit of advice to it, then you're basically just insulting for the sake of insulting. And to be honest, like I said, I don't really care for insults, so they just get deleted and forgotten about, so I don't pay them any attention, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's sort of what I'm trying to get at here. So hopefully in the new year things will be a lot more easier for YouTube wise. Hopefully we can get stuff set up, get a nice sort of continuity going. It will give me a chance to sort of budget things, what I would like, how I can use that money to, you know, improve the channel. Pardon me. And stuff like that. Hopefully within the new year we'll get things sorted out and make things a lot easier and stuff. So there's a lot of things that need to be done and things like that, but we'll see how it all goes. But that being said, hopefully tomorrow I can go and get my last minute Christmas shopping present, the last few ones, and then I'm done. Looking forward to Christmas. Going to be pretty nice. It's just going to be me and my partner and my son for the most part, so I'm looking forward to it. Of course, you know, the Nintendo Switch, of course. Well, I'm not assuming anything, but we'll see. But yeah, I am looking forward to it. So yeah, don't be surprised in the new year if there's not a lot of collection video updates, so pickups. I'm not saying that I won't be getting any new games, but of course, making sure I've got places to put them and improving the house will be more of a priority. So most of the new stuff that I do get will either be digital in terms of games, or the occasional Switch game here and there, and maybe 1 or 2 games a month or something like that. So we'll see how it all goes. Hopefully everything's going to go good in the new year. Hopefully you guys have a good Christmas and so forth. If I don't do a video before Christmas, I'm sorry. There might be a video on Christmas Day, so maybe a Christmas Day video, yeah. I'll try to. Can't guarantee that there will be one, but we'll see. It might just be a small 10-minute video showing off what sort of stuff I've got. And things like that, some of the cool stuff that I've got. I appreciate anything that I get, don't get me wrong, but some of the more appealing stuff that will be worth showing off. You know, not everyone wants to see Link sets and socks and things, do they? Oh, speaking of new things, I've got a new shirt from fuck me, a new shirt from my monthly t-shirt club. It says, back in my day there were 9 planets. Pretty humorous shirt there. I didn't even expect this shirt to come, so I didn't need to choose this one random shirt a month. So anyway, I'm going to have something to eat quickly before I jump on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So there might actually be a video talking about my first impressions of this before Christmas, so that might be the next video, so be aware. I will stream it on Mixer at the Mad Kyger. If you do want to come and join in, fair enough. But like I said, by this time this video is uploaded, I'll probably be halfway through playing the game or something like that. So you won't see it. But I will put out a link and stuff on Twitter as soon as I start streaming. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed today's video, feel free to leave a like and of course comment below. Let me know what you're looking forward to over Christmas, what you're looking forward to getting. Let me hear some suggestions on how you think I could improve the channel or improve gaming setup. Maybe send me some links to some cool items that help out. Some nice shelving units, bookcases and so forth, some of the cooler ones and stuff like that. And of course guys, check me out on Twitter, Instagram and the Mixer at the Mad Kyger. Not the Mixer, but Mixer at the Mad Kyger. I will be streaming on there very shortly. But like I said, it's going to be too late before you see it. But of course, all my stream links go out on Twitter, of course. So yeah, and as always guys, feel free to subscribe if you haven't already and join the family. And as always, have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video. Take care and bye bye.